Slaps.
Penis.
Haha! Got him. Nispy. Say Nispy 10 times fast.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Too bad.
Yeah, fun fact, if you right-click on your deck and then left-click on your field, you'll instantly flip the top card onto the field.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that so much.
Happens to the best of us.
A couple of times.
Alright, I will roll. Hell yeah, brother.
This might be the dumbest hand I've ever started with, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, no, I can't keep this. There's no way.
Oh, Smalls, you're going first. Congrats.
Wow. Do the damn thing, Ian.
Gotta make sure I move my...
How long have you guys all been playing Magic for?
Joe, how long have we been playing Magic for?
Freshman year. 4 years. Actually,
Wow.
4 years on the dot because this next week marks the first week that I played Magic.
Impressive.
It's a
Which
weird
means
thing to remember, but
I
it's-
wish
it
I
was
had played it
summer
earlier.
I
it was summer
started.
vacation.
I started maybe 2 weeks after Joe did because Joe got the rest of us into it.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's how it always
was
works.
Lewis. Actually, no, it's probably 2 weeks after Lewis, wasn't it?
Holy
Yep.
No, I'm sorry, I have to do this again. Holy shit.
What?
I just drew straight lands.
How many mulligans, dog?
That was my second.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
down one card.
Okay. 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 Okay.
No, yeah, that second time I just drew 3 straight lands. That was terrible. Alright, I guess I have to keep this.
I mean, you don't have to, but. Alright, anyway, so Ian chooses who goes first.
I mean, yeah, I'll go first.
Alright, you're up.
Damn it. That means I don't go first. It means I go fourth.
Okay, we're gonna start with... Man, tough decisions.
That is sick.
Yeah, I like the altar art on Pashalik Mons.
Yep.
That format's really cool too. It looks like a totally different card game.
Right?
Sorry, I forgot to draw.
Friendly reminder, I can do custom art for literally any card as long as the custom art exists, so just find
Still
one and
working
I'll
on
put it in the Dropbox folder.
Nice.
Still working on how to do Photoshop.
Mm.
It's a process.
By the time you learn how to do it, you're not going to have Hogaak as your commander anymore.
Yes, after this game, I will no longer have Hogaak as my commander.
Is this your last game, Joe?
Yeah. Bear
Wow.
and I are done today.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Bear's done as of now. He has no more games.
So he's the man to beat.
Holy shit,
is
did he
the
win the
man.
last game?
He did.
Yes.
Wow.
But he got dinged points because he eliminated everyone in a single turn.
Oh my god. Well, does the kill still count? So it's like a net 0?
Yeah, so he gets 3 points for killing 3 people, -1, so +2, and then first place for 3, so it's 5 points on the turn.
God,
I think it's
fucking
4
damn
for
it,
first, but yeah, agree.
Something
There's
like that.
so much I can do.
Wow. That's dangerous.
That's fun. Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
I think you're the only one here who can abide by that strategy, Lewis.
Yes.
See, that's the thing. I took a very middling hand where it's like this isn't great, but it's not bad. And I decided to stick with the consistency.
Huh. Interesting.
If it makes you feel better, my hand's pretty awful. I just happen to draw into that particular card.
Hmm.
It's always nice to get command tower in your opening hand, though.
Main phase.
Oh, yes.
I mean, what's the best play on turn 1 in Commander? Command Tower into Soul Ring into
Soul Ring into command sphere, maybe.
Hmm.
Come nuts. Oh
First
yeah.
tapped. And... See, but the reason I asked how long it's been or when you guys started playing Magic is because I started playing in June. So I'm trying to learn as fast as I possibly can.
It's one of those games where you can. Like,
It's fun as hell.
You know,
I'm addicted.
yeah,
It's
the-
a fact.
Honestly, as long as you read your cards, you really only need one person that actually knows the rules.
Exactly.
yeah.
That's That's why I have you
Although
guys.
Just- The most important thing is to read your cards. And remember, your cards are to be read literally. So if you think a combo works, it probably does. Strategize.
Mhm.
Wow, really, dude?
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Wow, attacking during your draw step, Ian. That's bold.
Yeah, I know.
Aggressive. How did he do that?
The best part.
Right?
Magic.
Alright, Ian.
Whoa!
For breaking phase order, I'm gonna have to hit you with a DQ for the game.
Yikes. We got him,
Yikes.
boys.
Just before warning, I try my best, but I'm very bad at remembering to track steps on the
Well, at least click it now.
Then my
Also,
arrows-
tap your guys.
My beautiful arrows. There we go.
I have no blockers and I
Yeah.
took the damage, you're good.
Alright, main 2.
I'm just gonna pass right.
Alright, I'm gonna take my turn and grab a drink. I'm thirsty.
That's what she said. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
She did say that. She was talking about orange juice.
Who the fuck is she?
Oh, man. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that is nice.
It's not nice.
Nice. Swamp. Off to you, Andy.
Alright,
It's probably the slowest start I've had in a long time.
wow, we are in for a treat. Alright.
Sexy.
I'm not taking it back.
You're up, E-Dog.
Listen, man, you got two options when you burp on mic. You either own up to it or you're a pussy. In all seriousness, jokes aside, that is actually the philosophy me and my friends had.
How many
about,
people do you live with?
Ripping ass. How many people do I live with?
Yeah.
I live with 5,
Oh, wow.
if you count my fiance.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's rough.
I think there's 12 in-house this upcoming semester.
Yikes.
No, more than that, 14.
I'll be visiting.
No,
You
I mean,
know that.
that frat house is weird, man. It reminds me of the homeless shelter at the Y.
It's
you're
sad
living
how
in-
accurate that is.
You live in the Triangle House then?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, you do?
I thought just with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one description, Ian knew exactly what I was talking about.
What other fraternity house would Joe be living in?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Did I say frat house? thought
Yeah,
it was
I
a
didn't know if
house.
you meant it was like just a bunch of boys, you know, doing boy
No,
stuff.
no. Well, yeah, I'm not with Lewis. I'm in State College.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm only here for a semester, and it had some really good pricing options for being so close to campus for one semester without having to sublet. God, why the fuck is it in Spanish again? I need to get my shit together.
Illustrator Edward P. Beard, Jr. Is that in Spanish?
Well, I mean, technically, yes.
True.
Alright, I just hit default order and it put everything into English. It's good.
You probably had a Spanish set above it. Why?
Because you have creatures out and no one else has done anything yet.
Alright, move to blockers. Do I draw an arrow again? Alt?
If you
Right
right click,
arrow.
if you right click and then draw arrow, it's like the only thing that comes up, I think.
Okay, I know there's a shortcut for it, but yeah, whatever. Block.
If you just hold your right button over something.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Hold your right click button and it'll do it.
Yeah, I'll block the haste one.
Alright.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah,
Amazing.
right?
I write all these down, by the way. I write them all down.
Boom. My swamp attacks your fetid pools. Sorry, I need
Dude, I actually panicked for a second. I was like, wait a second. No way.
So,
It'll go away
Done
after the
nothing.
phase.
Nothing happens.
Yep. God damn it. he swings back.
I'm swinging full swing.
Dude, that's gonna make attacking phase so much easier now that I know that.
Yeah, thank you.
if if you ever have to draw during your turn, Control D, and if you have to draw multiple, I think it's maybe K or something.
Goblin Matron.
Is that the one I think it is? Nope.
Well, no. This one just lets me grab a goblin card and put it out.
Okay. Oh, put it on the field? Put it
Put it in my hand.
Reveal it. Ooh, let's see that shit.
I'm still picking. I'm trying to remember if I have any.
You only have 30 seconds to tutor. Otherwise, you get dinged.
Wait, seriously?
No pressure.
Since when was that? Was the
It's actually always
when?
Technically.
Wait, seriously?
It might be 50 seconds now but there is a tutor rule.
It hasn't. I think that was just to avoid it being like really bad, like excessively. Basically applies to my deck, so I'm cool with like
Screw the Prospector.
Screw Prospector. All goblins have add 1 red mana. Jesus.
Where'd it go?
Not all goblins. You're thinking of slivers. It's sacrifice a goblin, get a red mana.
Oh, that's right. Goblins are lots of pain, lots of gain. Slivers are no pain, no gain.
Snippers.
No pain, all gain. Strippers.
Sliders.
Randy Orton slithering in there. I saw Barstool posted a video and it was his wife RKOing him in a pool while they're on vacation. She is a tiny woman and it was hilarious.
Hey, yeah, that's epic.
A lot of Discord has magic, what do they call it? Like, emotes. It's pretty cool.
Yes, I spent a lot of time getting those.
Good work.
What has emotes? What?
Our Discord has special emotes based on mana symbols and other magic related things.
Ah, look at that. Sorry, it is my turn. I should go. Westvale Abbey. 3.
Abby who?
It seems
Ramnath Excavator.
familiar. It seems very familiar. I love that fucking
Also, I want the untap mechanic to come back. The untap symbol to come back.
That's a really hard mechanic to balance. I don't think they're doing it anytime soon, man. Also, it's incredibly confusing.
Dissident Lighthouse.
Like, new players see that shit and they're like, what the fuck does this mean?
It means untap this minion. Same shit as tapping the minion.
Except it's really not. Because there's some minions that have an untap symbol but no tap ability, so you have to find an outside way to tap them first, and that's not terribly clear for new players. It's not the worst thing to wrap your head around in this game, but that's just one of the reasons they've given for why they haven't brought it back.
It's simple. You just swing with it first, and then after combat, untap.
Sorry, I only just realized it was my turn.
No, it just became your turn. And he skipped everything. He played Desolate Lighthouse and didn't say shit.
Ripperoni.
Wow, I really like the flavor on that.
What?
Seaside Citadel. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I figured probably not.
Oh god, it's one of the ugly slivers.
I don't know, I'd say that's a pretty cool sliver.
Nah, dude, there's the cool slivers that like follow the design where it's like they have the one hand and the fucking spiked head and all that shit and the one long tail. And then there's the second generation of slivers from N14 that look ugly as hell.
Okay, I guess more accurately, it's cool art, maybe not appropriate as a sliver.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you told me that was like some kind of fucking zombie,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That would be cool as hell. But as a sliver, nah, dude, that's not what they look like.
I can get behind that. was gonna do that. That's in my attack phase, sorry. But, Siphon Sliver's coming at you, Lewis.
Oh. No point in blocking, it has first strike. So, yeah. Take your 2 life and leave me alone.
Alright, well, now that you're down a little further, maybe I'll let you be for a bit. We'll see. Don't expect much from me.
Ian, you've already let me down so much by playing that deck.
Someone had to.
1,
Honestly,
2,
if I could go back,
3.
I would have done something else.
Pashalik
Made someone
Mons.
play Sliver.
1 Skirk Prospector. I'm gonna... Let's see. Yeah. No. Maybe.
Definitely one of those.
Yeah, that's actually just gonna be the turn.
Oh, we're just gonna make this board real big now, aren't we?
They're both playing tokens.
Oh
Oh,
god.
yeah, that's what you meant.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I can't
Yup.
even read. Oh,
Yup.
Didn't know
I
you
can't
could do
see
that
anything.
close.
So, question for you, Joe.
He was up.
What does I was reading this earlier? What does it mean when it says you can't spend mana to cast a spell?
I have to delve and dredge to delve and convoke to cast Hogaak, so I can only cast him by exiling cards from my graveyard.
When you tap for your lands for mana, you spend the mana on whatever you.
Right. I guess that's why I was confused. I was like, how would you do it otherwise? But you're saying that the ability is the way that you just cast it that way. Gotcha.
The convoke and the delve basically reduce the mana cost to the point that it is 0, and then you just play it.
Interesting.
It doesn't literally, but that's just how you can think of it.
That makes sense.
Boy, not Ronus.
Also, ordinarily, a lot of decks that focus on Hogaak focus on rezzing him from the graveyard for cheaper than he actually is.
Yeah.
Right, it makes sense.
Also, apparently, he's really fucking broken right now in Modern.
Yeah, I keep seeing things everywhere that he's broken, but none, like, I don't get it as much.
I mean,
that's part of it. You delve with colored creatures.
Yes. Well, no. Convoke does color. Delve doesn't do anything. Well, or Delve does colorless. But the big thing with Hogaak is he's really, really good in Dredge. I know that much. And Dredge is a deck that's basically focused on vomiting as much of your deck into the graveyard as possible because it's cheaper in the graveyard.
Alright, so tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, and
I can definitely see Hogaak like excelling in that kind of deck because
Jace's
Delve
Sanctum, instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 mana less.
There you go. Yep.
For all our lofty talk of keeping watch, we had no idea we were... Damn, dude, I didn't know they changed the flavor text. It's actually pretty cool.
Hey, Andy, what's your Twitch?
Oh, I'm not streaming it.
Oh, you're not.
It's Bendy Straw though, with a 3. So B3 and then Andy Straw.
So your username on Cockatrice.
Yes, my username all over the place.
Same. Honestly, I've had this username since like
J-Man's
middle school.
Morning Wood was kind of just what I settled on after a while.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It took a lot of soul searching to get to this point. I started with a very edgy name. I went to an edgier name. Then I went to a lol so random name, and then this one finally fell into my lap.
It's like sad wood. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good, but I mean, it's sad, but it's good. Like a good
No,
name.
it's great because it's also a dick joke.
Mine was once turned into a dick joke at one point, But then it just started to not make sense because they were like, so it's like a bendy straw? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's 9 inches and as skinny as, it's 3 millimeters long. Or,
Why?
You know what I mean. And, yeah, it just kind of lost traction after a while. Started not really making any sense. And I keep telling them, it's true.
I'm gonna ping, sorry. Joe. Never mind.
Battlefield deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker.
Yep.
So it procs on itself.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Maybe. Oh, you know what, Ian? I'd be willing to bet. There we go. I had to turn your user volume up.
That'd do it.
Yeah, Discord volume turned up.
There we go. That should do the trick. Alright, cool.
Alright, we're gonna do something here.
So, like, how slow of starts did you guys take? Because
I couldn't not take the hand I had, but I won't be real, it was mostly land.
Okay.
tap your guys, man.
Oh, thank you. So
Oh,
gonna
I
use
forgot to
these
untap,
Cockatrice.
upkeep. I already drew. Oh, thank God. It's so good. Yeah. Two, three, four. Mana Echoes.
Ooh.
I'm so close to popping off, but
Oh, fuck. Guys, it's just gonna be a straight L for me.
I'm so close to popping off, but I need either more mana or more goblins. Like, as it is right now, if I can survive the next 2 turns, I'm in this game. But these next 2 turns are gonna be really rough. Ian, please. Let's take out the slow decks first. They'll just stall us out if we go after each other.
I'll have it enter tapped.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
They're just gonna stall us out.
But if I let
And
you
then
go, then I'm gonna be out of this in like a turn or 2. Like whenever you go off.
Tap 3 to give round nap +2/+0 and trample.
I'm fairly sure by the time I get this set up, you will have more than enough slivers to deal with me.
Fair.
I'm perfectly okay with taking second.
Alright.
I would want to pop off with this deck one time before the league ends, because I always get close and then get blue balled.
Alright, attack. In for 4 with trample.
For 4 with trample. Alright, well then I'm taking 4.
Alright. Toughness.
You could have made it.
forgot to-
Nah, whatever.
I forgot to gain life when I attacked Lewis. That sucks.
Pass.
Oh, yeah, we should establish like last time. How are we handling mistriggers?
I'd give it one turn. So like if Ian realized it on your turn, I think it would have been meh. But since he missed your turn and came to my turn,
That's fair. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
That sounds good. Alright.
Alright. Time to unleash my secret weapon.
Gonna do a little of this guy. Play him.
oh, oh,
Why not? Am I right, guys? And, let's see.
Michael, if you're asking about Hogaak, you do it through Convoke.
Alright, and this is gonna cost 3 mana because
Creatures that are tapped for Convoke, tap for colored mana. Of whatever color they are.
I think Joe addressed that when it came up, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Indigenous Infiltrator.
Genius, Infiltrator, Ninjutsu. Oh, never mind. It's combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yikes, can't even use it for its ninjutsu cost. That feels really bad. That is a cheap ass ninjutsu cost too.
Genius Infiltrator. Honestly, it's pretty average.
Sorry, I did all that in my draw step.
Fucking Phillips Commander also had a ninjutsu cost of just blue-black.
What did I get?
Yikes. I hate reading the news.
Yeah, I just ignore that.
My therapist has advised me to stay away from the news for a while. I'm not even joking.
It's a good idea.
She even explicitly said, she's like, considering the fact that it's your that it's also your like group, or you know, the demographic I fall into being targeted. She's like, yeah, maybe you should just stay away from the news for a while for your own personal health.
It's headlines lie. It's blatantly obvious, and it just is a trigger for no reason, in my opinion.
I mean, wait, where'd you get headlines from?
Oh, just any news article ever. It's swayed one way or the other, and it's just disappointing.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
yeah.
It's impossible for a human being to be entirely unbiased.
Right, well, absolutely, yeah.
So you expect headlines to swing one way or another. There's always going to be a spin, no matter what. But you expect at least some level of objectivity.
Exactly. And I've stopped watching the news. I went a little Twitter crazy, like, just for shits and giggles lately, to try and get people to understand that, like, they're all just very, like, biased one way or the other.
I find if you pay attention to the news beyond headlines, it's very easy to like grasp the full story.
Exactly.
Oh, I agree absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, it's dangerous. So good advice.
Yeah, but I mean, no, she was saying to stay away from the news in general, not just headlines or anything like that.
Oh.
And like one of the primary reasons she gave was that like, since El Paso was in the news the last time I talked to my therapist, she was like, "Oh yeah,
shit.
You know, you're Hispanic. Hispanics are the people being targeted by these people. The big argument is happening around like you and your people. Maybe don't listen." And I'm like, I don't know about that one, dog.
And
yeah, I definitely think she's right that it'd be better for my mental health, but also I think I need to listen to this.
Yeah. I mean, as a student at a very popular university where we have multiple bomb threats, I am, for the first time in my life, I'm genuinely concerned for my well-being.
I'm gonna keep track of mana for mana echoes with this orange thing at the bottom. So I have 4 mana for mana echoes, and then I'm going to sack. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to sack Goblin Matron to Skirk Prospector, giving me a red mana and also a ping damage. And I'm going to ping Crypt Sliver.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to tap Crypt Sliver to regenerate it.
Okay. And then after that, I'm going to use the red mana and 3 of the colorless mana that I got from Mana Echoes. Activate Pashalik Mons' ability, sacrificing Dark Dweller Oracle. I get 2 Goblin tokens.
2 shots of vodka.
Just 2.
Little Goblin.
Then I get 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, so 7 mana from Mana Echoes. And my Pashalik Mons has another ping, so I'm going to ping Crypt Sliver again.
Okay, I will Sliver to regenerate it.
Alright, I'm gonna sack 1 Goblin token to Skirk Prospector, giving me another ping. I'm gonna ping Crypt Sliver.
Regenerate.
And that gives me another red mana. I'm gonna use a red mana and 3 of the mana that I got off of Pashalik Mons to sack this Goblin token and create another 2 Goblin tokens, giving me another ping, pinging Crypt Sliver.
He's going off.
Yeah, I'm popping off. So I think theoretically I can make as much mana as I want. I actually didn't know this combo was in the deck.
So is this an infinite combo?
I believe this is an infinite combo, so I'm taking a points loss for this, but also I'm popping off.
So wait, so it costs 4 to proc Pashalik Mons. You
Yes.
gain 7 every time something enters. Every time your 2 goblins enter.
Yes. Speaking
so
of
that is
1,
an
2,
infinite
3,
combo.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, that is an infinite combo.
I have infinite damage and infinite mana, so I win.
Yep. That's actually pretty cool.
Yay!
That's one of the cooler infinite combos I've seen, I gotta say. Very simple.
I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was just playing whatever I had.
Can I just...
So what's the interaction between?
So Pashalik
Mana
Mons.
Echoes and Pashalik Mons.
Mana Echoes, Pashalik Mons, and Skirk Prospector. I always have at least 2 Goblin tokens. I sacrifice 1 to get red mana, and I sacrifice another to Pashalik Mons' ability, giving me 2 more Goblin tokens, and proccing Mana Echoes, giving me colorless mana. I always get 7 colorless mana because the first one comes in granting me 3, and the second one comes in granting me 4. Which means I'm always generating more mana than I'm spending, and I'm always making more Goblin tokens and sacking Goblin tokens 2 at a time.
Right,
Very
so
cool.
theoretically how it would go is Pashalik Mons sacks a goblin token, generating 7 mana, and then spending 4 mana, sacking 1 to generate another 2. So you're always gaining 1 token per proc and 7 mana, or net of 3 mana. So you're always gaining 3 and 1 goblin token, and every time you sack
because
2...
I'm using 1 Goblin token to get red mana to activate Pashalik Mons.
Oh,
So
that's right, okay.
I get no net gain in Goblin tokens, but there's also no net loss. I'm always gaining mana, and I have
Always
infinite
getting 3
damage.
mana, yeah.
So I win.
Can I still just Cyclonic Rift? And
Is
stop
it an instant?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Cool. Alright. Guys, what do you recommend I use it on? I have to pay a life for that.
Like Mons.
Okay. Let's do that.
Mana Echoes costs more.
Yeah.
Pashalik Mons will go to the command zone.
Yeah.
I was thinking Cyclonic Rift, which is creatures. Yeah, definitely Mana Echoes.
Yeah, so as an interrupt before Lewis's infinite combo goes off, you are allowed to play Cyclonic Rift.
Right. So let's do that.
So we'll just do it at this point in the combo, yes, where I have the 13 mana. Because I've already done enough procs to kill one of Ian's creatures, so we'd be going back very far.
No. I would have used it at the I would have used it at basically at this point, to be honest, because I did not know it was an infinite combo.
To be fair, I don't think any of us did.
Yeah, I don't think
I didn't even know it was an infinite combo.
So I say,
I mean, if you called it as an infinite combo back at the start of the turn, that's when he would have played it. So in a quote unquote ideal situation, that's where we'd be. But again, like you said, that's very far back.
Right. I'm completely cool with. Oh
just
god.
taking it from here.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because he's gonna bring it out. I mean, right?
Next turn, yeah. But that gives us each 1 turn to prep for and counter by killing Pashalik Mons.
Actually, I can just bring it out immediately after and kill you all.
Actually, killing Skirk Prospector would also stop it.
No, it wouldn't, because I can just, in response to that, sack a Goblin token Skirk Prospector and play Skirk Prospector again. There's nothing you can do to stop this.
You can't regenerate it.
I don't have to. You would put it back in my hand, and I can just immediately play it again.
I'm saying if any of us can ping 1 damage on a Skirk Prospector, we can kill it.
Oh yeah, but does anyone have 1 damage?
That's the thing. We'll go around the turn and see if any of us can draw into 1
You
damage.
can't! I win!
What?
Yeah, because it would be... I would do my instant.
You don't have any red mana to play Mana Echoes.
Yes, I do! I sack 2
Oh,
goblins.
because you have your 2 goblins on the field.
I have a deficit of mana. I have 13 mana. No matter what you bounce back to my hand, I just need red mana to play it. And I can get red mana at instant speed.
I don't think deficit's the right word, but I get what you're saying.
Or surplus, yeah.
That's the thing.
There's no way for anyone to win here but me. I win.
In that case, I think we should go around.
I won!
No, Lewis, listen. Go back to the beginning of the turn and go around. Go back to the beginning of the turn with Crypt Sliver on the field, with Heart Sliver and Striking Sliver untapped. With you having Mana Echoes and Pashalik Mons on the field.
What would that accomplish?
Yeah, he's got a point.
That would accomplish Andy getting rid of your Mana Echoes before you have a surplus of mana.
But that would not be fair. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fair at all.
That really wouldn't be fair.
He didn't think of doing it.
I didn't think that it would have been.
Combo.
None of us did. We were all on an equal playing field. I won fair and square.
I don't think that counts as an equal playing field, though.
I didn't even know it was an infinite combo, and neither did anyone else. I won perfectly fair. That he didn't think to play it. That is a legitimate thing that happens. That's part of the game.
Right, but as you
need to know the proper time to play your cards.
And and that's the thing. In deference to it being an infinite combo, I think we need to treat this differently than any other play, though.
I disagree.
The fact that it's a specific rule in our playbook means that it needs to be treated differently.
I'll take the points off. But I won. That's it.
I don't feel good about that at all. I'm not saying this against you. I'm just saying that this situation needs to be handled differently than just blanket saying I won.
So let's play through this turn. Let's play through this real quick. Let me see what. I mean,
if we advance Lewis's turn, he wins. We can't do anything on Lewis's turn.
With the current board state, there is no way for anyone to stop my victory.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
saying, like, no one has any damage in hand. We've established that Cyclonic Rift does not stop the combo once the combo has started, and it is too late to stop it. I feel it would be unfair to me to rewind back that far in my turn.
I agree with that, but I do agree that something would have to not in this case. I'm looking at a different. I'm looking down the line, because
it's just an extraordinary circumstance here, and I think we need to handle this differently. We need to figure something out.
Okay, let's walk through all of these. Let's just walk through. If I were to use Cyclonic Rift on one of the 6 cards that he has, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's just walk through them, see what would happen. Okay, so if I Cyclonic Rift...
So you may choose any of these cards at this moment. Mm-hmm. You may choose Mana Echoes, which is probably the smartest choice. Mm-hmm. I would then sacrifice a Goblin token and Krenko Mob Boss to Skirk Prospector, use 4 of the colorless mana already generated by Mana Echoes, and replay Mana Echoes.
Right. That's exactly. I agree with that.
Then at that point, I still have mana left over. I activate Pashalik Mons' ability. I get 2 Goblin tokens again, and then the combo starts over again. Krenko is expendable, so that means that he is the safety valve. Nothing you do can stop me, unless you can deal direct damage to one of these goblins.
Yeah. Wait, but if you sacrificed Krenko and the 2 Goblin tokens, right, for 3 to get the 3 red mana that you need to bring back Mana Echoes and to trigger Pashalik.
Yeah.
Right? So that means that you only have 2 goblins, right?
No, because Mana Echoes is only 2 red mana, not 3. So I would still have a goblin.
But they're also trying to trigger Pashalik, which also requires red mana.
Yes.
So you need to sacrifice 3 total.
I would sacrifice Skirk no. Yeah, you're right.
So then you'd be left with a total of 2, which I believe doesn't give you enough mana once. with mana echoes in the future to continue with an infinite.
You're right. So if you bounce mana echoes, everyone gets another turn. Essentially. All right.
Is this fair? Is this fair for everybody?
No, that's literally fair. That's
Okay.
exactly what happens. We just played through the entire thing in our heads.
Yeah, we just missed it before.
Yeah. All right, perfect.
All right.
So Mana Echoes comes back out. I gave up some. So just to review. Actually, I could just leave it in my hand. What do I use all this mana for?
Glad we figured this out because.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I'll use all this mana for. So you bounce Mana Echoes to my hand. Needed to play this out. I sack a Goblin token and Krenko to Skirk Prospector. I'm not sure if I'm committing to this or not. I need to play through it in my head. So I sack a Goblin token and Krenko to the Skirk Prospector. I get 2 red mana. I play Mana Echoes. I am out of red mana. And I have 1 Goblin token left. Then I sack this Goblin token. No, that doesn't work. Oh, but this does. Okay. I know the order I need to play this in. So I sack Goblin token and Krenko. Mana Echoes goes back to my hand. I sack Goblin token and Krenko to get red mana. I spend 1 colorless and both red mana to play Hordling Outburst. I get 3 Goblin tokens. 2, 3. Now I'm at 4 Goblin tokens. I sacrifice 2 of the Goblin tokens and play Mana Echoes using 2 colorless and the 2 red mana I got from sacrificing them to Skirk Prospector, and now I go infinite again.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, now that's good. All right, now since you're going infinite with ping damage, you do have to figure out which order you kill us in.
It would